Okay, now I'm cooking with the gas. Yeah, I'm heating up. Pipe down while you speaking up. She give me throat before I beat it up. I'm doing blow while I'm being sucked. Bitch, I need a bag. Hyperventilate. Sit the bank, I ain't with the chase. She finessing for a dinner date. I'm about to wreck it on the interstate. All them bitches bad. I'm a goat. I made her laugh, that's a joke. Kinda like a rapper with a deal, acting like he got a meal, acting like he keep it real, but he broke. And that's another story. That's off the record though, let's not record it. I'm trying to tell him if it's talent, then I'm Michael Jordan. Maybe Tom Brady with the rings, maybe Robert Horry. Yeah, see there's a theme, but it's not important. I've been trying to get the whole team out to California. I snorted shit that got me out of order, man. I could've swore CVS was right around the corner. I probably drive a Honda Civic like I bought a foreign, but I guess it kinda sorta is if it got imported. I had to split the dinner with her, I can not afford it. Got me down to the final quarter, now I'm cooking with the gas. Yeah, I'm heating up. Pipe down while you speaking up. She give me throat before I beat it up. I'm doing blow while I'm being sucked. Bitch, I need a bag. Hyperventilate. Sit the bank, I ain't with the chase. She finessing for a dinner date. I'm about to wreck it on the interstate. I might grill a motherfucker like a shish kebab. Run him over, then I dish the car and get to stepping like Barishnikov. And when he get to God, he's like, dumb motherfucker, shouldn't have pissed him off. Hey, I didn't wanna get involved, felt like I had to. She always on my dick and balls. She like a tattoo and telling me her clit enlarged just like a cashew. It's 15 past noon, looking like a raccoon. Dark eyes, you don't wanna see my dark side. She so easy, but she giving me a hard time. Send her body parts, I reply hard eyes. Nudie archive, iPhone hard drive at the 45-yard line. I don't wanna kick it with you. No photos, I'm focused on the bigger picture. Tell me when you back in town, I get dinner with you. Never used to get up in the kitchen, now I'm cooking with the gas. Yeah, I'm heating up. Pipe down while you speaking up. She give me throat before I beat it up. I'm doing blow while I'm being sucked. Bitch, I need a bag. Hyperventilate. Sit the bank, I ain't with the chase. She finessing for a dinner date. I'm about to wreck it on the interstate. Yeah. She gon' let me hit like dunking on that bitch like I ain't even tired, pulled her all-nighter. Bitch, I'm on fire like she gon' let me hit like dunking on that bitch like I ain't even tired, pulled her all-nighter. Bitch, I'm on fire like.
What up? Oh my goodness, good. Thank you guys for your patience. It's been a day/night. And we only have 2 kids. For those of you who had more than 2, who can't play man-to-man defense, who have to play zone coverage and go here to there to there to there, God bless you. My son has his first post-COVID field trip. They're going to Penn's Cave, stalactites, stalagmites, all that good stuff. Great, cool place. I'm excited. Also, by the way, bear with me tonight. I'm trying out a new camera. No more of the flex arm. I'm going with the high definition Logitech webcam style. But I called my mom tonight on the way home from Walmart and I said, hey, I just want to say I love you. I remember, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, but the one thing my mom always made me feel special about was field trips. She would run out and get whatever we needed. In the morning, we got to go to the gas station, which was Coastal Mart. For those of you guys who don't know, it's Sunoco now or 7-Eleven. We keep changing around here, but it was Coastal Mart then. And she would always let us pick out stuff. So my son was like all excited. He goes, Dad, I need a camera for tomorrow. I'm like, all right, we're going to give you a cell phone, an old cell phone. He goes, no. They said no cell phones. We can't have cell phones. I'm like, what? It won't have anything. No, I won't take a cell phone. I don't want to get in trouble. I want to make sure. So I busted out and dusted off the old digital camera. Battery shot. The thing's like, dude, look at this thing. It's like brand new. It's a Samsung. I mean, like, it's got the stickers on it. I barely used the motherfucker. It's a really good camera. Like, what is it, like 48 times digital zoom and like all this. Battery shot. It won't charge. Because I haven't used it in a while. I'm like, dude, it's just, I can get you a disposable camera. And he's like, I was explaining to my son what a disposable camera is. He's like, so like on the screen. I'm like, no, there's no screen. He's like, so how do I see the pictures? I'm like, well, we take to the store and they'll develop. And I don't want that. I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. He was all on me about it tonight. We won 2 Fortnite games in a row. So I rewarded him with a I gotta tell you, I can't do the camera. I have to pick it up. See, this isn't gonna work. Look at this thing. I can't use my flex arm. This was $30. It comes with a mount for his helmet and his bike. It comes with a handlebar mount. But base, bicycle, and helmet mounts included. A 2-pack of disposable cameras was $27.98. This was $29.99. It was an easy decision for Dad. He's gonna love it. I hope so. I gotta get it charged. We'll see. Might be going to Walmart at 6 a.m. because Walmarts are no longer they're no longer 24 hours around us. You guys have 24-hour Walmarts? But $30, I thought that was a good, it's going to be sponsored by Blazing Brakes. I'm sure we'll use it at some point. We will. He'll do a Pokemon break on it, right? But dude, the real kicker in the mix is the treat. Now, they didn't have Tasty Cakes. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tasty Cakes, but the chocolate pie. I had to pick them up one of these bad boys. Those of you who know, you know, with real cocoa. And of course, no field trip lunch is complete without a pack of Pringles. Sour cream and onion tonight. So he'll have a chocolate Tasty Cake, well, a JJ's pie, and a sour cream and onion Pringles. And so Dad felt like Dad of the Year, right? Dude, they won't, like, once COVID hit, Scott, they were like, well, maybe we don't have to stay open all the time. Dad in his glory got to have, I hate not having the flex arm. This is not going to work for me. Yeah, this isn't going to work. We're going to go back to the flex. This is awful. Dude, this is not fun. All right, so anyhow, cheers, you guys. Shout out to Chris. Chris designed these. We gave a few out. I have a couple here. Some more to give out along the way. But we got the Blazing Brakes bottle opener. He did an awesome job with these. Chris, honestly, the box cutters are brilliant. He did an awesome job with these. These are all Chris. So, like, guys, if you have something you want created for an event, a special feature, reach out to Chris. Give him some time. He's a small operation when he does this stuff, but he does an awesome job on this stuff, and it's great. So, look at these. These are top notch. These are my favorite. I have a Josh Allen one too. So I'm gonna crack the beer. I'm breaking my own roll. I am. So tonight, because of your patience, I am going to give out a box cutter on each break. When I talk about Chris's dedication to this page, his dedication to his art, we're gonna give out one each break, a Blazing Brakes box cutter. So we have a few guys who already won one. We'll get to that. So Chris, thank you for what you do. Thank you guys for your patience. The echo in here is absurd. I do not like this whole metal roof thing and metal ceiling, but we'll make do. It's a nice touch, but echo. That's what I feel. How's everyone doing tonight? You guys got to chatter, man. We waited all day for this. Like, honestly, this is dad moments here. These are the moments we get to hang. We get to enjoy this. Come on, man. Get the chatter going. I can't just have Scott talking. I don't even like that dude that much. Come on, guys. Pick it up. It just can't be Scotty time. Celtics are crushing the Sixers. Let me put a bet in right now. What's going on? Let's bet the Sixers right now. Get injured getting off the bus? What happened there? Yeah, Rob, give me a joke. I used my good dad joke of the year. I used it, and it was so good. Plus 1,400 for the Sixers? Give me 10 on that. Verify my location, dude. Verify it. Verify it, motherfucker. You really ain't going to verify my location? There we go. 10 to win. 140 on the Sixers. Let's turn that game on. That could get fun. Why do Scotsmen wear kilts? I don't get it, Rob. Am I supposed to get that fully? I don't get it. I told one that you guys probably heard before, but my wife and kids didn't, and it landed. Someone OD'd? What's going on? We're switching cameras next break. I can't do this. Although, I think the resolution... Tell me, you guys, give me feedback on the camera right now. I need your feedback. I mean, the resolution looks good. I don't know if it's any better. And I don't have the angles that I like here. Mine was... What did the sushi say to the bee? You all know this. It's a great dad joke. We were eating sushi and I nailed it and no one had heard it. I felt good. I was dad of the day. It looks clear. You know what I might do is try to find a flex arm for this camera and then see what we can do. Because I do like the camera. Although it's autofocus, so we never know. What did the sushi say to the bee? Wasabi! Wasabi! Come on, that's a great joke. You can borrow it. It's okay. I stole it from someone else. Please don't leave the page. I don't have a lot of good jokes. What's everyone's obsession with this golden thing? Maybe my experience was ruined when we were at the National and he was there. And I told Chris this tonight. He walked around like he was a god. And he's not. He's just a dude. It's the same experience I had the first year I went to the National out in Indianapolis. Where is it? Cleveland. I went out to Cleveland. Dude, some of these breakers thought they were like gods. I'm like, dude, you realize you're just opening car. We're just people. Who's there? Not. Corey, now time out. Now, Corey, I'm not going to judge you fully here, but your problem with a woman is her ears. Pot kettle situation here. You're going to we're not going to talk about the pot kettle, no? We're just going to ears. We're going to the ears. You're like the dude that her big toe is so big. Okay, all right. Corey, I didn't know. I thought maybe you were an ear dude. I didn't know. See, Corey, your thing is we got to hang out with you because your sarcasm, it's like the worst part about texting and typing is that the sarcasm doesn't always come through. Yeah, Shallow Hal, right. I think there's it's a George on Seinfeld too. She does have big ears. It does not as well over phones or internet. Cheers to you guys. I'm glad we're hanging out. I needed this more than you guys know tonight. I mean, I'm breaking my drinking rule. I'm drinking on a Wednesday, and I'm seeing Nate Bargatze tomorrow. My wife says, it's a Thursday. I'm only going to have one beer. I'm like, all right, well, we're at the restaurant for 2 hours before the show. So I'm going to do my best here. I don't is it clear to you guys? I just feel like it's not. I don't like it. We're switching back. Hey, we got an auto. Never guaranteed, but hey, we'll take it. This is a Blake Wesley Revolution rookie card, numbered out of 100, 5 out of 100, going out to the Spurs. Maybe I bring it closer. It's like an autofocus situation. Yeah, we're switching back. For the Spurs, going out to Trevor Brown. I mean, give me feedback. You guys might understand why I don't use these kind of cameras. I know a lot of breakers do. I'm not a fan of them. But maybe if I had an arm, like a flex arm. It is. It is fuzzy now, right? Yeah, see, they do this. I don't like this. We're going to use it for this break. We may stop in between boxes. I'm going to switch back to my camera. I promised you guys I would try this out. This is the one I was telling you guys about. It's a great camera. Bradley Beal. Trey Mann. Chris Paul. Buddy Hield. We got Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's my problem with these. Is it's not that I don't like the cameras. Colin Sexton Gold there. Lonzo Ball. Bryce McGowan. Mark Williams, rookie card. We got the Jason Tatum, James Harden, and Jimmy Butler. Also, by the way, this is the first box out of a fresh inner. Jabari Smith, Rookie Revolution. Zach LaVine, Porzingis, Sadiq Bey. Trying to find a spot here, but I just don't like it. Yeah, I think that's the problem, is that like the cards are... Maybe there it is. That's clear, right? Or is that there? That's better. It's very specific on its angle. That's going to be a Jalen Suggs. There. See how autofocus is off and on? I don't like it. I see guys do that all the time. It annoys me. Yep, and gone. So that's a groove. We're going to switch it between boxes here. Russell Westbrook, Vassell, Bradley Beal, Michael Porter Jr., that's an Astro. There's a LaMelo Ball. Keldon Johnson, Zion Williamson, Jalen Duran. And here we go. What is this? Out of 149, Ocha Agbaji. Out of 149, rookie for the Jazz. You can't angle this. That's the thing. I like the angle, the dangle on the other one. Ben Simmons and OG Anunoby. All right, guys, before I even do this, hang with me there. We have all the cards right here. You can see them. The box is over there. I'm going to turn this camera off. Bear with me for a minute. What I'm going to do is take this one out. It's going to be frozen for a minute. I got to get my camera back, man. I'll tell you what. For those of you who don't know, the camera that we use is a flex arm. I'll actually show you here. It's my baby. So I got this 7 years ago at an education conference. I won this in I won a different prize, and I really wanted this. And a buddy, he was actually a long snapper for a football team at the college he went to. It was kind of cool. I saw him do some like drills. We worked out while we were there. Dude, long snappers are no joke, man. Like, he put on a clinic for me. What he had to do to be a long snapper at a 2A school, like it wasn't even like a high level school, and he was good. He's like, man, I'm telling you, we work hard. Long snapper, and like, I think we underestimate the work these players put in, all the way down to the base level players, the special team guys. Let me get this in here. All right, I'm gonna switch this camera up. No, for real though, like it was cool. Like, so this is like my baby. I got this right before I started breaking, and then this became my very first break camera. It's hard to let it go. The Ziggy, there it is. The snap really does. Look at this. Come on, guys. We can't let this camera go. It's got to focus. We can do the brightness. Look at this. Come on. You can't beat the Ziggy. Are you for real? I know, man. It is cool. Like, he was like, you really want this? I'm like, I really appreciate it. And I don't always do that. I'm not the guy that's like, I'd take it. I'm like, I really would like that. He goes, it's yours. I gave him whatever prize I wanted at the time. It was cool. It was like a year-long membership to some education site. I'm sure he used it. He was a great educator. And I was like, he goes, yeah, I kind of want that. I'm like, all right, cool. It worked. Isn't this better? Ziggy, Ziggy. Go Ziggy. That's right. The Ziggy's where it's at. Sometimes this flakes out, but come on, man. This camera's 8 years old. I'll tell you sure as shit, it's older than this fucking thing right here that doesn't work anymore. Going the wall. This thing's got stickers on it. I got held up at an airport on this thing because look at this. It's got dust on it, and they thought I had cocaine on it. They're like, are you doing drugs off of this? I swear to God, I'm not. I do drugs off of a lot of things, but the camera's not one of them. I don't want to ruin it. They were not happy. They're like, well, it showed up on our scanner. I'm like, my wife's like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. I didn't do drugs off the camera. I swear to God. Like, well, there was a powdery substance. I'm like, it's probably dust. Like, dust doesn't show up on our camera. Well, I'm just saying, I'm like, even Adderall, like, I'm like, I wouldn't put it on my expensive camera. Like, for God's sakes, relax, airport people. And even if so, I don't have it on me. They ripped apart my whole bag. This is why you go to the airport early. Oh, he picked up what you were throwing down there, Hitman. That's because you guys are those West Coast animals. All right, guys. Lift your beers to good camaraderie in the Blaze and Breaks group. Scott and I had even a conversation today. Scott and I don't always talk, but we had a good convo today. I went into our local Sheetz. They tore it down. They wanted to build it up better. I don't know how you can spend $28 million or whatever they spent on the thing. Maybe it wasn't that much, but it was a lot of money. And make it worse. It was worse. But I was not going to buy like a cheap beer, so I got Perpetual IPA. It's kicking my ass, do you mind? Dyson Daniels. LeBron. I will say, I mean, obviously the thing I posted today about LeBron, I was like, I don't really pick on him much. And like Bob Riley made a great point. He goes, I think the media finds a way to put him in the spotlight in a negative manner. I don't disagree with that. But they don't control his Twitter. The guy needs to just shut his mouth and like, you know, do his job. Out of 99, Malik Beasley for the Jazz going out to Bob. Speaking of Bob, there you go, Bob. See, I say your name, you get a hit. I just feel like he doesn't need to be the guy he's being right now. Unleash Ja Morant. Production line Giannis, Steve Nash, and there is a Ja Marvels. I just don't feel like he needs to be that guy. Just don't. Like, you don't have to be that guy. You're really good. You're old. You're playing, 30 plus minutes a game. Be a role model. Like, be that guy that no one's ever been before. And here's my issue with him. And there's Jabari Smith. Here's my thing, Bob, and I'm just going to get this off my chest. The thing that bothers me, I think that annoys me the most, is he has an opportunity to be a unique athlete. He has the opportunity to do things a lot of guys in his field don't do. And it's just let your game speak for yourself. You don't need to do it. We all know you're great. You've set records. You've won championships. Just be the humble dude that a lot of guys in this sport aren't, especially basketball. There's Larry Bird, press proof. Anthony Edwards, crunch time. What a mess that situation is. Tony Parker and Kevin Durant. Well, and that's the thing. I wonder how true that is to that. Like, I just feel like he's just trying to be, I don't know. And, like, here's the thing. Can I just say something to be fair? All you Michael Jordan lovers, I love MJ too. Like, I love the idea of Michael Jordan. But can we just say, any of us that would have grown up with a cell phone or social media would be very, very ashamed of what we've done. Jordan did not grow up in the cell phone social media era. So stop doing that to LeBron. You know, Jordan would have been far off. We've all heard the stories about Jordan. Stop acting like Jordan's some saint that didn't do anything wrong. He's no better. But that's why, like, LeBron has a great opportunity. He has a great opportunity to be like, I'm not going to be that guy. And he's not using it. He's just not. He's just being a douche. The douche. I agree. He is a legend. If he wants to act how he wants to act, Matt, I get it. But, like, I'm never going to look at him the same. Guys like me and my Devin Booker press proof crunch time. And then there's a Kawhi, Ja crunch time, and Steph Curry production line. Can I say something? Also card related. I hate that Panini does this. I hate that in football, crunch times are rare. And in basketball, they're super common. I don't get why they switch that. Same thing with like prisms, even in football across years. In 2018, it was one per box. In 2019, it was one per pack. It doesn't make sense. It really like makes you be educated in a hobby that a lot of people aren't educated in. Just keep it consistent. I don't get why you have to do that. You know, keep it consistent. Oh, Bob, I've read some recent stories about Jordan, and I'm like, dude, this guy was awful. He was not a good dude, right? There's an Isaiah Mobley, Jalen Duran, Kennedy Chandler. But I will say this. Jordan was a tough guy. He may have bitched to the refs, but he was a tough guy. Say what you will, and I'm trying to be honestly legit right here in what I say. Like, very, very objective. LeBron would not have played with the flu. LeBron does whine a lot. It's just a different generation, though. It's a different era. My mom and I talked about this tonight. We appreciated things that our kids will never know that they should appreciate because it's just a different era. Like, we grew up differently. Jordan grew up in a different league. If he grew up in this era, would he be doing the same thing LeBron is? Possibly. Here we go. Out of 49, Emmanuel quickly for the Knicks. And again, Chris, I agree with you. The topic is so played out, and I don't want to get it too much into it. Here he is. But I'll end with this. LeBron and Jordan, both great athletes. There's a Dame. But can we just stop comparing them? That's all I'm getting at. Is like, just stop comparing them. LeBron has a chance to be great. He's choosing not to do it. But they're different athletes in different eras. Now, the real question is, who has a better record this year, the Jets or the Packers? Do you see that conversation started tonight? We may have to do a Keegan Murray there, Jabari Walker. We may have to do an entire poll based on, I think LeBron is better. Yeah, we'll go with that, Scott. Whatever you say. I'll do what my wife does. Yep. Imagine he didn't get not HIV, full-blown AIDS. Here we go. Bryce McGowan for the Hornets is going to be press proof out of 199. Are we serious? Do we not think the Jets are going to be a powerhouse? I'm worried. I'm a Bills fan, so I'm very sensitive to this subject. And I know it's a basketball break. Here's Crunch Time Steph, Zach LaVine, and Kevin Garnett. I know it's a basketball break, but I got to tell you, man, I'm very, very worried about the East right now. I mean, Aaron Rodgers with Garrett Wilson alone is scary. I mean, they got other guys there. I'm worried. And I think the idea that the reason I think the question about the records is so cool is that Bears fans and Lions fans, don't get mad at me now. Vikings fans. But I just think the AFC East is a very different beast than the NFC North. I do. So for Aaron to come up with the same record as the Packers would, in a way, be its own success. I know. I'm going to fucking stoke the fire right now. Koloko, Maturin. There's a Banchero. Did he win Rookie of the Year? No. Who won Rookie of the Year this year? And Randall Cobb's over there, his go-to. That shit. What, that the AFC East is better? Get out of here, Kalani. Oh, Banchero won Rookie of the Year? Cool, man. That's awesome. So we just pulled the Rookie of the Year. Boom! Rookie of the Year! There's my whatnot for the night. Did I wake everybody up? Get your asses up. We just pulled the Rookie of the Year. Here we go. Out of 149, Derek White and LeBron James unleashed. I do like the purple jerseys. Rodgers isn't Rodgers anymore. Cade Cunningham marvels. Who says that? Robert? Let me tell you a little something about rejuvenation at Rodgers' age. There is a very brief window where adrenaline can... I'm only speaking from what I've seen and maybe felt a little bit. Rodgers is about my age, right? He's at like the 40-year-old range. Dude, a lot can motivate you to be great, just a little bit. What's that country song? I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. That should be Rodgers' theme song this year. He doesn't have to be great for a long time. He just has to be really great for a little bit. And that's what scares me. That's what terrifies me because the Jets defense is really good. Really good. Sauce may be the best at his position already. Maybe. These guys have to be young and quick in his role. He learned a lot last year. He got Defensive Rookie of the Year. I wish we had a guy like him. I wish we had a guy like Hutch. These guys got to be young. They got to be youthful. Jaden Ivey there. And I'm very terrified of the Jets this year. More so than the Dolphins. The Patriots don't even scare me. Although, who knows? Belichick still has got tricks up his sleeve. The Bills might finish third in their division. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm not being that dude. Is this an autograph? No, but it is a parallel. Marvels, some sort of parallel. Going out to the Hornets, that's going to be Dave Kramer. There you go, Dave. That to me is one of those gradable cards. So did you guys see the response? I don't even know if there's truth to this. So during the offseason, I do know this was said. Zach Wilson said whoever they get, he's going to make his life hell in practice. And then did Rodgers really say he may make my life hell in practice, but I'll make him feel like heaven off the field? Was that real? Did you guys see this? Have you heard of this? Are you aware of this? LeBron James crunch time and Kawhi Marvels. That Andrew, you nailed it, man. You're not wrong. They could. That's what's scary about. Now they have about 2 more years to prove that until we're like retired, Belichick. You know what I mean? There's about 2 more years before we're like, all right, well that used to be the case. You know, Luka crunch time. There's a Trey, man. What an athlete he is. But yeah, so it's gonna get crazy, man. The schedule is supposed to come out in the next week or so. I'm super pumped because then I plan my trips. Chris, I am a little disappointed you're not coming to Chicago. There it is, Christian Braun, rated rookie for the Nugs out of 75. Nuggets going out to Dirk McGurk. Dirk, you stay hitting, man. You all know my distaste for Aaron through the years, but I've grown to love his eccentric nature, I guess is the best way to put it. He has become a very much a wild card, which I love. Brandon Ingram out of 99 for the Pelicans going out to Trevor. There you go, Trevor. He is wild. He is not holding back. I feel like he has hit this wall where he's like, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. Like that attitude, like I'm quitting. I'm not going to be here much longer. I'm going to do and say what I want. The man can't stop me. I love that about him. I really do. There's something about him that I love in that aspect. Shaden Sharp for the Blazers. Chet Holmgren. But I mean, I still wouldn't share my fries with him. But I'm just saying, I would like sit at a table with him and listen to his bullshit. Unleash Kevin Durant, press proof. Craftsman, Steph Curry, and there's a Harden. That dude can ball. White point guard shouldn't be considered a hit. Who said that? Scott, that's so... You're lucky I don't wrench you for some racist stuff, man. That's wrong, man. You can't do that. You can't say that both ways. Come on, man. You can't say that about quarterbacks. The other way, you shouldn't do that. That's rude. Come on, man. Equality. I'm just kidding. I used to be called White Mike on the basketball courts. You know why? Not even because there was a black Mike. There was a Puerto Rican Mike. I was the white Mike to just Mike. On the basketball court, I was the second Mike to a Puerto Rican Mike. How bad did I have to be? I was a lot better than him, to be honest. Mark Williams, he knew it too. It was cool. Herbert Jones. Last pack, here we go. I'm excited to open Prism. We got Tobias Harris out of 199 and a Giannis crunch time. Zion Marvels, Barkley, and a Lillard Craftsman. I really do like Donruss. I think it's a fun rip. It's down to $200 a box. I think it's a fun buy. If you're a basketball fan and really want to open a box of cards, I say the same thing about football. Donruss is the way to go. even in Donruss football, you get an auto and a mem. Here you just get an auto, but you get a lot of cool stuff, a lot of numbered stuff, cool inserts. Donruss, to me, best collector product Panini puts out. They're still doing Donruss baseball this year. That comes out soon. No active players. It's so weird. I don't know how it's going to fall. I don't even know what to say about it. We'll see. I mean, if they're going to put like Babe Ruth cuts in it and stuff like that, it's hard to deny. I know, Chris. What's the date on that? May what? That's coming out this month, right? Straight to Hulu. All right, guys. I want a video. Just kidding. I already got one. Jamie sent me one. But if you guys want to send me one, I will have one with you tonight. Jamie sent a video. We got to watch it. Look at this fucker. Yo, if you want to feel good about life, watch this video of Jamie. He is on screen, ready to roll. Guys, send me videos tonight. Here we go.
What's up, Blaze of the fam? How we doing tonight? What's up, Blaze?
He looks like he's about to get smacked in the back of the head. Look at this. His girl's coming up like I am. Look at this. He's been with her, what, 2 months? She looks like she's ready to hit somebody. No, go back right here. A little bit more. Look at this. He's about to get hit. That is the dude that is in trouble. In trouble. Jamie, what did you do? He's in some shit and he doesn't even know it. I'll drink to you, Jamie. Wifed up. He said he's been with her for 12 years. Murray said that's a lie. Scott, well done. That was too easy for you. All right, guys. I have a bunch of boxes of this. I bought some thinking, hey, it's Prism. It's not as expensive. It has one less hit. And then we couldn't fill it at cost, so I was a little concerned. But we'll make do. Quentin Grimes, DeRozan, Montrezl Harrell, Reeves. There's a Kemba Walker disco and a Scotty Barnes. Prismatic. Dylan Brooks. So this has what? 10 packs. It's about $250 a box, so $25 a pack. So each pack of this is $3 more than the entry to the break. So think of that as we open it. Like oftentimes you guys hear me do that. TJ Warren, RJ Barrett, Kobe White. We got a pink Kevin Porter out of 50 and a Lillard Fearless multicolored disco. That's a cool looking card for the Blazers. Going out to John Stevener. That's a very cool card. Dude, this camera is so much better. Kevin Porter for the Rockets. That's cool out of 50. Pink disco. All right, so $25 a pack. The break spot was $22. There are 9 cards in a pack. Even so 10 of these spots. So that dame is cool looking. So again, here's a $25. So $3 more than your break price if you bought this in the hobby shop. Bojan Bogdanovic and DeAndre Hunter, Prism. Again, you'll have cards. I don't know if you'll be happy about it. Again, you may not be happy with your team, but you had a shot at a very good team in 3 boxes. Trevor, this is the first I've opened too. We did not get any NBA Prism. So, Roby, Jason Kidd. Grayson Allen, dirty player, out of 75. And Jokic, the Joker, prismatic there, disco. Cool looking card. We are going to go right into baseball. I am going to go offline and get situated here. But we will be right back at it, so don't go far. Please come back in, hang out. Even if you're not in the break, come hang out. Who knows? I'm having a beer. I might go get another one of these perpetuals. It's late. May give out credit. Who knows? Scott may talk me into some shit. He always does. He's a little snake. Snake in the weeds. Trying to get fantasy spots. Corey Kispert out of 100 and D'Anthony Melton for the Sixers. Oh, what's going on in that game? Tell me it's got close. Someone get me excited. I put that bet in. It's probably worse. Oh, it's over. Fuck. There went $10 I'll never get back. Corey Kispert out of 100. I figured when it was those odds. You never know, though. It's NBA. Takes one run. Bojan Bogdanovic. We got Peyton Watson, Desmond Bain, Gordon Hayward disco, and Agbaji, Luck of the Lottery disco. An old-fashioned whooping. Isn't it crazy? Like, I mean, that happens in football too. You know, it's crazy. Like, a team's projected to win, like, by big numbers, they get upset. But basketball specifically is kind of nuts. It could be like tomorrow night could be the same game, same two teams, and it's the exact opposite score. One night later. It's just so weird. Daniel Theus and Trae Young, Fearless disco. It is the beauty of sports, though. It really is. I mean, it's just some nights you show up, some nights you don't. I mean, you all saw the Giannis interview, right? The Giannis interview summed it up. And I love the way he put it, and his accent made it so much better. But he was like, you know, if you don't get a raise every year, was that a failure? If you don't win a championship essentially that's what he's saying. Like, is that a failure? Keegan Murray there for Prism. And I love the way he put it so well, the way he said it so calmly. I was so impressed. Julius Randle out of 150, and it's going to be Caleb Houston for the Magic. Rookie auto for the Magic going out to Joshua Calkins. The mean streets of Calkins. There you go, Calkins. Well, there's people that say that about Ja too, right? The record was better without Ja, but he was, great when he was in, but the record was better at times. We will do 2 $5 hitless credits at the end of this. But yeah, sports are just amazing for that reason right there. But Giannis is in. Oh, Fireworks, Luka, very cool looking card. That disco. Disco may be my favorite consistent parallel. Reggie Bullock, and that's going to be out of 150 going out to the Mavs. Mavs going out to Drake. And then this Luka Fireworks disco. The disco on the fireworks makes those fireworks pop. Very cool parallel to have the disco. Last pack mojo. Good luck, everybody. Who, Calkins wanted him from the Magic? For real? Jalen Williams. Brandon Clark. Here we go. It's going to be Dirk. And Benedict Maturin disco. Oh, that's a variation or what? All right, guys, not a bad break. Again, it was 22 a spot. You can't buy a single pack out of any of those products right there. Well, Revolution you could. Was the only one. It'd be very close. So, again, I like breaks for basketball right now simply because the price is as low as it's ever been. We obviously aren't filling them great. I'll do more if we want them, but most likely I'm not going to order a lot of you want a Banchero? Chris, it's late for me, man. I've been running over for digital cameras. You can't hold me accountable for a lot of sensibility right now. Luka Fireworks, Keegan Murray. We got the Trae Young Fearless, Ochai Agbaji, Luck of the Lottery, Prismatic Nikolai. We got the Damian Lillard Fearless, Sharp and Holmgren, Kevin Durant Press Proof. Very cool LaMelo. We'll put that back. He got a Banchero rated rookie. Talk to me when he's in Fortnite, Corey. I don't care about any of that shit. I got Stephon Diggs in Fortnite, dude. Bryce, we'll put that in the number. Devin Booker, Gold Press Proof, Rookie Revolution, Jabari, and Agbaji. This is, there we go, numbered. All right, so here's where we're at. We did get this hit. It was turned backwards. I don't know what the parallel is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty rare. That goes out to the Hornets, which is going to be Dave Kramer. It's not numbered, Chris, but it's like some sort of very specific parallel. I don't know. I want to look that up. Maybe you guys can do some research for me. Dave Kramer, if you know, let me know. These are the number. Agbaji out of 149. McGowan's out of 199. Tobias Harris out of 199. Kevin Porter out of 50. Grayson Allen out of 75. Corey Kispert out of 100. This is what I love about Prism, too. Look at this. This is all out of Prism. Kispert out of 100. Julius Randle out of 150, and Reggie Bullock out of 150. So besides the auto, we did get all those numbered cards out of Prism. We also got these out of 99, Brandon Ingram for the Pels. We got Derek White out of 149, Quickly out of 49, and Beasley out of 99. So both Donruss, maybe we'll just do a 2-box, Donruss and Prism, because a lot of, like, this is mostly outside of that and that. This is all those 2 boxes. So very cool boxes. Let's go to the autos though. I hope so, Corey. It's a free game. My son is so excited. I hate Star Wars. If you leave the page because of that, I'm all right with that. But he loves it. He came over. He went into his piggy bank and straight came down and goes, buy me V-Bucks. I'm like, dude, you can't just keep dipping in your piggy bank. I want the Star Wars characters. He was like so serious. He's like, $8. I will get you 1,500 V-Bucks. That we ended there. He bought 1 character. But Chris, it's like $90. You can't beat it for its price. It's 1/3 of the price of most basketball products. Caleb Houston going out to the Magic. We're gonna have a lot of people eligible for the Revolution is like unparalleled without the cool hits. Christian Braun for the Nuggets. I think I'm soft for Revolution because it's very, very... I have a soft spot for Revolution. Saying I'm soft for it's not helping. I have a soft spot for Revolution because it reminds me of Unparalleled very much. The Spurs, Trevor Brown, only 3 people with actual true hits there. All right, guys. Again, we are going to be right back for baseball. And then... who knows tomorrow night? I'm going to see Nate Bargatze. I'm going to have some drinks. I'm going to have a break queued up, see how we feel. We're going to break tomorrow night. Uh-oh. I don't want to fall. What do they say? Fall off the horse, fall off the wagon. What's the phrase? I've been so good. I can't fail now. But why, Scott? I still believe Unparalleled. Scott, you're a hobbyist. You are a hobbyist. Tell me why Unparalleled failed. It was the only product to have game use dated from specific games. It was the only one to have rookies that weren't true rookie first, like offensive linemen and guys who like broke out late, and they made rookie cards of them. Why did Unparalleled fail? Do you know why? It was too expensive for them to continue to produce at the level they were producing, so they just quit. They couldn't raise the price enough because nobody was going to buy Unparalleled at $400, but that was the coolest product Panini made. And at that price point, they were the only product to make game used jerseys from specific games. It bothers me you say that. I can't agree with you. Suns, Grizzlies. And that tells you how stupid and people in the hobby are. Rob and Calkins. Like, I can't. Don't get me started. It bothers me. It's my favorite product they put out. For so long. I mean, I like Optic. But that's not any patches in it. But as far as like parallels go outside of Optic, Unparalleled was right there. It's just, I don't get it. Why did they get rid of it? The cost was greater than the product. They had to let it go. Exactly. It was a business decision, but for the hobby, it was bad. I did get triggered a little bit. I did. It really does bother me because hobbyists should have supported Unparalleled more, and it wouldn't have been a situation. But we don't know what to appreciate. We just like, tell me what I need to like. Oh, I need to like this? Okay, I'll pay $900 for a box of Optic. I'll pay $1,200 for a box of Prism. But why? Like, it really, really does bother me because we should have been loving Unparalleled at $140 a box. It had game use patches, dirty, stinking, ugly, nasty, poop-stained patches for $140 a box. And we were like, nah, I'm good. We did the whole Drake, like, Prism 1200, Unparalleled for $140. Like, that's really the meme that should have been made if anybody that's in the hobby now knew what Unparalleled was. People don't know. There's too many new people. They don't know. I said poop stain patches. They were poopy patches. I'll be right back. Corey, you coming back to hang out? I'll be back. He called the shit poop. Name that movie, $2 credit. Whoever's still in here. He called the shit poop. $2 credit, first person to say the movie. It's an easy one. That's a gimme. Ironically related to another movie of his. Corey Kelly gets the $2 credit. Sorry, John, he just beat you. Chris, he beat you too. This guy's a dude. It does kind of sound like an Ashton Kutcher. Who was the other one in that? He fell off the mat. All right, Corey, you got $2 credit, man. You can use it tomorrow. I'll be right back, guys. Love you all. Come hang out for baseball.